odd, isn't it? I mean, you muddle along, sort of used to your own company, and then suddenly, out of the blue, out pops somebody absolutely marvellous. Everything changes.
Do I detect a reference to a certain retired detective?
Honestly, Jean, I haven't felt like this since I was a girl.
Oh, I thought you were quite clear about your feelings.
Well, it's not that simple. In the eyes of the church, I'm still married to Tom.
Even though he's disappeared.
I'm afraid so. It made things very difficult between Laurie and me. Oh, Laurie, you're back early. How's Sally? What's the matter?
Hello, Marj. Aren't you going to say hello? I know this must be a bit of a shock, but...
Where have you been?
Laurie found him in a caravan down south.
I don't know what to say. I'm not ready for this.
I know.
Freaky, eh? I thought you'd been kidnapped by aliens or something.
Tell me we're going.
But on here that...
Later, come on.
Stu's gonna be stoked, eh, Mrs. N?
I like your new hairstyle. You look lovely.
I'll put the kettle on.
Oh, 1 hour and 47 minutes.
Hey?
Leonard's playing. I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, give me a refill.
Oh, help yourself. I keep worrying.
That's for sure.
I mean, what if I get stuck in a traffic jam on the way there and my little award winner's left stranded at the airport?
You'll get a taxi.
I just don't want anything going wrong at the last minute. Hey, do they still spray the planes for foreign germs? I'm not sure scientists would be up to that. And customs. They have to go through customs.
That's the general idea.
Or what if they slap some huge duty on his award? My poor little darling mightn't have enough money and they'll confiscate it and I might never get to see it.
Gina, would you chill out? It's no big deal.
Well, people have been known to re-experience severe burst trauma travelling by plane. It's sitting in a long, thin tube that does it.
What?
Dan's just offered me a job.
Hey, you've got one.
2, actually, but this is something else, something under the table.
This doesn't sound like a good idea. Look, the guy's a total sleazeball.
I know he's a sleazebag. He likes me, and he wants me to drop something off for him. Sounds pretty sus, doesn't it?
I don't like the sound of this.
Oh, don't be such a wuss, Stuart. Don't you care why they set you up?
Yes, I do care.
Something is going on, and I'm going to find out.
The delivery, when is it?
I'm meeting him at 4.
Okay, well, I'm coming with you.
Okay, thanks.
From social worker to receptionist. That must be a promotion.
It's just a matter of communication skills to the fore, and I'm a natural.
Well, I'm sure you can handle the pressure.
Oh, well, I do have one problem, though.
What's that?
Where does Kirsty keep her collection of emery boards?
Guy.
Yeah.
Richard Saunders' school, any joy?
Not that you'd notice. I went down there, tried to talk to the teacher, but someone's beaten me to it.
Oh, let me guess.
Yeah, you got it. The very officious Dr. Blake.
Damn.
It sounds okay, though. She's given the teacher a questionnaire, a checklist of behavioural problems.
That woman can't see the wood for the trees. The facts are staring her in the...
I'm Detective Sergeant Greg.
Oh, I remember. Hi, Chris Warner.
I'm here to see someone about a missing patient.
Oh, right. Now, you will want to see...
Director of Nursing.
Thank you. Paul Churchill to reception. Paul Churchill to reception, please.
The boys are all fine. Patrick and Damien right. Not as often as they should, for me, of course, but they've got their own lives to lead. And Daryl's working in Australia, and so is Jane. She was a great... Oh, blast.
Don't worry, love.
Stuart's so grown up, you wouldn't recognise him, and he's off flatting with Kirsty. Oh, sugar, I forgot to get the
Not
sugar.
for me.
Yeah, but you
Not
used...
anymore. Look, I know turning up like this has thrown you.
I don't know what to say. It's like seeing a ghost.
One step at a time, eh?
When I read that letter you wrote when you were sick, I'd almost persuaded myself that you'd be dead by now. Where were you?
West Coast.
What were you doing there?
Hiding. It's the furthest way I could get. When Laurie turned up, it was a relief, really. I bet he didn't come cheap. Must have cost you a packet putting him on my tail. I wasn't going to budge. I thought it was too late for that.
But
Well, he made me see sense. That bloke thinks a lot of you, you know.
he's a good friend, that's all.
Oh, I wasn't suggesting anything else. I never doubt you. I'm just glad he was friend enough to make me come back home.
Hey, what's happening with this Neil Tucker guy?
Oh, Paul's in with the cops now, and there's no news. I just don't know how a guy could just disappear into thin air like that. It's just amazing.
Where's Marj?
Urgent phone call. She had to rush away.
Again? This had better be good.
Oh, relax. I'm quite capable.
Well, that's not the point. If you're here, who's doing your job?
It's my problem, all right?
No, Guy. If you haven't got enough work to do, that's our problem.
Hello, Shortland Street.
Mum, guess what? This is awesome.
And what is it, Nick?
Oh, this is so cool. You never guess what happened in a million years.
I know it's going to take some time, and you've got every right to be angry with me, but I missed you. I missed you a lot. Seeing you again is...
Please, Tom.
I'm sorry. It's just been so long.
Yes, well, that's not my fault.
I never stopped thinking about you. Not once.
Well, thinking doesn't warm the bed or pay the bills or answer the fears.
I said I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, but that is not good enough. What do you think your leaving like that did to us? Did to your family? I mean, the boys were heartbroken. And there was I, putting up with everybody's pity and sympathy.
I know.
To just disappear off the face of the earth. And now you turn up out of the blue and expect me to fall into your arms. Well, I'm sorry, Tom, but it's not that easy.
I didn't plan to leave. Everything was getting on top of me. I couldn't help it. When I left that day, I just had to keep walking.
Yeah, well, pardon me if I can't believe that. Nobody leaves like that without planning. God knows what I put up with. You just turned us into a circus. I mean, the press were everywhere. Crooked accountants, psychics, cults, identifying corpses. And now you turn up out of the blue just as I'm getting used to being on my own. How would you react if you... Tom!
Thanks for your help, Mr. Churchill. Let's hope he hasn't got too far.
With a bite that bad and pneumonia, he needs treatment urgently.
Well, we'll have a look in the immediate vicinity and check with doctors in the area.
Sorry, am I interrupting?
Not at all. This is Nurse Jordan. She was specialing the patient when he disappeared.
Oh, Detective Greg, Miss Jordan. We might as well take the opportunity while you're here.
Go ahead.
Specialing, now that means you were with the patient most of the time?
On my shift, yes. I only left him for a few moments. I feel awful.
No one's blaming you, Joe.
But it was my responsibility.
Well, our priority right now is to find your patient before anything happens to him. Now, Mr. Churchill tells me he seemed disturbed, frightened of someone.
Well, he was delirious, ranting and raving about someone trying to kill him.
What did you do?
Well, I tried to make him as comfortable as possible. I mean, patients say things like that sometimes.
This person he said was trying to kill him, did he mention any names?
No, but it was a she. She was trying to cut him out.
Cut him out?
Something like that.
Did Mr. Tucker have any visitors while he was here?
Joe, if you know anything.
Just answer the question, Miss Jordan.
There was one visitor. Declan Kennedy.
Mrs. Saunders, got a moment?
Sure.
How's he doing?
Sleeping, thank God. Bit of peace and quiet for everyone.
This must be hard for you.
You really want to know, it's a blessed relief. I feel like I'm on holiday. Well, not that I don't love him, but usually I've got them all on my own.
Quite a strain, is it?
What do you think? Look, I don't like to see him hurt in an hospital, but... Well, sometimes when I'm at the end of my rope, it just gets...
Yeah. How's your husband with Richard?
Phil? Oh, Phil tries, but like most men, he's got less patience than me.
These bruises on Richard's
They're
body...
not from his father.
No, I wasn't saying that.
I know what you're saying, and you've got no right. We love our son.
As a doctor, I have a duty to
Vincent
investigate.
Burns, that's all you've got to do.
Dr. Warner to exam room 1, please. Dr. Warner to exam room 1.
All clear. Hey, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Oh,
was your choice, Secret Squirrel. You wanted to hold hands with that sleazoid.
No, I mean bringing you. If he sees you, I'm sprung.
No worries, just put your coat over me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. He's not going to check your car.
Oh, we hope.
Okay, mate. Take it easy.
Oh, I can manage.
Lift up.
Yeah, we'll drink some of your arms, Tom.
Yeah.
All right, Marj?
Fine.
There's some entrance, partner. He didn't have to go to all this trouble just to see us.
You know me. Never do things by halves. So what are you hanging around here for? Haven't you got better things to do?
Okay, hang in there, Tommy. Good to see you.
Okay, do you know what day it is today?
Yeah, the day I came home.
Of the week?
Monday. I'm a bit vague on it, but I haven't totally lost my marbles.
Well, the toxic build-up in your system can make you feel a bit woozy. Okay, squeeze my hand.
Pleasure.
Okay, and the other.
Okay, what do we got?
Surprise.
You can't. It's Tom Nielsen.
Hey, Dr. Warner.
Better than you by the looks.
I think it's the old kidney playing up again.
Yep, we'd better get some blood tests.
What do you think?
Well, it's too soon for diagnosis. We'll shoot some blood down to the lab. That'll give us the best idea. You reckon you're up to it?
I know the routine, Doc.
I'll see you outside. Well, he's certainly not in the building. We've had a good look around the grounds. Patrol cars are keeping an eye out.
I'm concerned about him spending the night out.
Well, we've done all we can here. If he's got his wits about him, he'll head for a friend's place. If not, he should be fairly easy to spot and pick up.
You'll let us know?
Oh, of course. Thanks very much for your time, both of you.
So Neil's some kind of criminal, then?
They think he was involved in a robbery, hijacked a tobacco truck and got away with $500,000 worth.
And why do they think it was him?
The driver said he bit one of the hijackers on the arm.
But what's that got to do with Declan Kennedy? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, don't worry about it, Joe. You had to tell her. There's probably nothing in it.
We'll have the results tomorrow afternoon, so call me about 3 o'clock.
Got time for me?
Yes, of course. What can I do for you?
Your questionnaire, I finished it.
That was quick. Did you follow it all right? Some of the details could be a bit obscure.
Not so obscure that I didn't work out what you're trying to do. You think our son's the victim of some sort of abuse. You're trying to make it look like we beat him up.
What makes you think that, Naomi?
Well, Dr. Waters just tried to pin the blame for Richard's bruises on Phil and me. Well, he virtually said as much.
Oh, did he? I'm sorry. Look, child abuse could not be further from my mind.
Look, you're our doctor. He's got no right interfering.
No, he hasn't. Although I do sense his concern is genuine.
That's beside the point. Look, it's hard enough for me without those sorts of accusations. I'd never hurt him ever.
Rest assured. I'm going to take this matter up with Dr. Warner. Richard is my patient, and that is the way it's going to stay.
Apparently, Laurie found him holed up in a little caravan on the west coast.
What was he doing down there?
Time out.
Oh, come on. Move on when you feel like it, and never mind the people you leave behind.
Well, for some people, seclusion's a natural response to stress.
Sure, when things get tough, go bush. Never mind poor Marj.
Ah, this is Marge's old man who went down the dairy to buy the cream.
Yeah.
And never came back.
It's the one.
Well, he's back.
Well, did he get the cream?
Oh, how is he?
Not good.
More kidney trouble.
Sounds like it. What a welcome back, eh?
Gina, what's the matter?
I couldn't find him. I looked and looked and looked.
Did he miss each other?
He'll find his own way back into town.
He's a big boy.
No, Leonard wasn't on the plane. I thought he might have been locked in the toilets or something, so I waited and I waited, but then I thought, well, the cleaners are going to go on, so someone would have found him.
You sure he doesn't lose him in the crush?
No, I was first there. I took a folding stool and everything, so I get the best spot. I saw everyone who came off the plane, everyone.
He must have missed the flight.
It's karmic. I know it is. We're living out great Aunt Gina and Leonardo all over again. I might never see him again.
He'll be winging his way back right now. You'll see.
Yeah, you've got nothing to worry about. He can take care of himself.
That's just it. He can't without me. He's just a lost little boy.
Look, if he missed the flight, the airline will tell you.
They will.
My legs are going to sleep.
He doesn't have to come.
Oh, fine. Just don't scream for help if you need it, all right? I'm going to fall over if I try and run. What are you looking at?
One of the warehouse windows is open.
Don't you even think about it.
Look, they framed you for a reason, Stuart. I bet they're hiding something in there. Get down, get down, get down. Hi.
Right on the button. I like that in a girl.
So, what do you want me to do?
You stay here. I'll get the gear. Put down the back seat.
Dr. Warner.
Sorry, can't stop. I've got a patient in transfer.
Oh, yours or someone else's?
Meaning?
Meaning I don't appreciate your interference with my diagnostic procedure. You're upsetting his mother, and you're upsetting me.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but somebody has to act responsibly.
I am Richard Saunders' doctor, and I will act as I see fit. Your interference is unethical and unprofessional.
And you are ignoring an obvious case of child abuse.
Don't obvious case me, Warner. This is about Richard Saunders. Now, he's driving the people that love him crazy, and he's so hyperactive that he's hurting himself. The only case of abuse here is your abuse of your professional status.
So you're telling me to ignore my conscience?
No. I'm telling you to ignore your ego.
How's Kirsty stacking up? Could she handle the work?
She knows her way around the restaurant.
But?
Makes me feel like I'm on a cheerleading team.
Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, that's me.
Detective Sergeant Gregg. Have you got a moment?
Yeah, sure. Anything to help our girls in blue.
You must have a fair amount of traffic through here. I was wondering if you'd come across a man called Neil Tucker.
Neil Tucker. Yeah, I ran into him recently. What's he been up to?
Were you aware he'd been admitted to Shortland Street?
Yeah, I heard and I paid him a visit. He was in a bad way.
Very.
Oh, is there some problem?
He's gone.
You mean he's discharged himself?
Well, in a manner of speaking, he's disappeared. If you should see him, get him to a hospital immediately. He's very sick.
Sure, of course.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Kennedy.
We have to talk.
Yeah, I was just coming down to get a progress report. How's he doing?
Tom, terrible. I'm transferring him to the renal unit at Central.
Well, I don't suppose he got any proper care while he was AWOL. It's a damn shame.
Katherine Blake.
Ah. Yes, I'm sorry I sprung her on you, but, you know, we were so short-staffed, I just had to grab her while the going was good.
Yeah, pity.
Nothing wrong is there. She came highly recommended.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Impeccable references.
No doubt.
So where's the problem?
Her attitude. Dr. Blake has blatant child abuse staring her in the face, and she's ignoring it.
That is a serious accusation.
And child abuse is serious.
I agree, and your concern is admirable.
But?
Don't be too hasty, that's all.
Chronic behavioural problems, violent mood swings, substantial bruising.
Katherine is aware of all that.
So, she's already been in to complain about me?
Look, Chris, she's got a point. If you two can't work together, then that is for you to sort out. I am well satisfied with her approach. In fact, I think you should have a look through her case notes. I think you'll find them illuminating.
Is that it? Just these boxes?
It'll do for now.
Oh, I thought there'd be more.
There will be. You unload these for me, babe, there'll be plenty more. And more money, enough to keep you an eyeshadow for months.
Oh, neat. So what's in them?
Rule number 1, only ask the questions you need to. It's catering gear, hotels, restaurants, all that crap.
Oh, what do I do with them now? Oh, sorry, another question.
Yeah, the list of drop-offs. And don't hang on to this, there's a good girl.
I won't get in trouble with Declan, will I? I mean, he knows that I'm helping you and Lana out, right?
Don't worry your pretty little head about that. Your money. And remember what I said?
No questions.
You'll go far.
He was all over you.
Yeah, I'll take a shower when I get home.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Not yet. Go get rid of the car. Meet me back here.
No way, I'm not getting in there, Kirsty.
How are we doing?
Well, he looks dreadful. What did the blood test say?
Problems. We're going to transfer him to the renal unit at Central.
They're going to put him on a dialysis machine.
Yeah, afraid so.
For how long?
Well, that's anybody's guess at this stage. He's a tough old bird, though. That kidney hasn't given up completely.
Oh, poor Tom.
I'll arrange for a nurse to come and help him get ready.
It's all right. I'm here.
Oh, Marj, I've been such a fool. I thought I could run away from all this.
Well, you're safe now. And you'll get the best treatment.
I've put you through so much.
Well, I coped. And I'll cope now. Don't worry. We'll see this through.
I don't like this, Kirsty, right? You're pushing it too far.
Yeah, well, if I don't, we can't get in.
It's not funny. This guy means business, all right? We should just scarper.
Look, if you can't handle it, go and sit in the car. I'm going in with you like it or not, all right? All they could tell me was that he wasn't on the plane. I mean, I knew that. And then I tried to ask if he'd reconfirmed his ticket or even showed up at the desk.
Well, I'm sure they did everything they could.
I don't think they even had people on those phones. I was talking to a computer, I know I was.
Did you try his hotel?
Yep, they said he checked out, took his bags, everything.
I know it's not much help, Gina, but he will turn up.
It's okay. Carmen's minding before.
I should get back. Has our patient turned up?
No.
He probably got really bored with the service and left.
No, it's not funny, guy. He could die without treatment.
Do we have any idea why he left?
Well, apparently the police are after him for some robbery or something.
Oh, you're joking.
Hello. Leonard! It's Leonard! Where are you? Oh, no! Look at all this stuff. Hey, what do you think's in all those boxes?
Can we just get out of here? If we get caught, we're in so much trouble.
Catering equipment.
Yeah, what if it's legit? How am we caught breaking in?
If it was on the level, Dan wouldn't be using me as a courier, and there wouldn't be this much of it. Lucky I bought my trusty blade.
What are you doing?
Checking things out.
Because you can't do that. Don't be such a chicken. Look, I just want to live to see 20, all right?
Cigarettes. Here's what else we've got here.
Someone's coming.
A cock up which blinks speed up delivery, that's all.
The camera's there. Stop there. Help!
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place, yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.